Hey guys, I'm McKenna Philpot, and I'm here to explain to you my method for analyzing a play. I'm calling it the apple tree analysis. It's an apple tree. So I have this nice little thing to scan for you guys so you can have your own template for it. Now, what is the idea of this in the first place? Well, the whole idea is to see the cause and effect of character actions in a play. For example, here, the tree in and of itself is the play. It's got all the characters, it's got all the actions, it's got the plot, it's got everything in it. Now we'll have the skeleton, essentially, of the tree, which is the characters. We've got, here I'm doing a doll's house, so we've got Nora and her husband Trovald and Krogstad and so on and so forth. And the apples hanging from the branches are the actions of these characters. So when a branch loses an apple or a character creates an action, sometimes that apple will fall and hit other branches or cause other apples to fall. So one action being done by one character is causing actions from other characters to occur, which moves the plot along in a play. So like I said before, I have chosen to analyze A Doll's House, which was a play that we read earlier in the semester. And let's start at the top of the tree. We've got Nora. She's the center of the play in and of itself. She's the main character, as it were. Now, what her action is actually happens before the play even starts, and it's that she has borrowed money illegally in order to allow her and her husband to take a trip for his health. Now, her husband doesn't know that she's borrowed this money, so this action doesn't necessarily take place in the play, but it is knowledge that is discovered throughout the play of something she has done beforehand, an action she has done beforehand. So that's her apple. Nora's the branch, and her apple is that she's borrowed money illegally for this trip. So if that apple falls, that action that she does falls, it's going to hit the branches below it. And in this case, I've made those branches her husband, Trovald, and Krogstad on the other side. Now those two branches are connected in and of themselves because Krogstad is not happy with Trovald because he has fired him, he's lost his job. And he is not happy about that. He doesn't want Trovald to fire him, he wants to keep his job, and he's very angry with him about this. So this apple hits Krogstad. Her knowledge of this illegal money borrowing has come to Krogstad, and he tells her that he is going to let this information slip to her husband if she is not able to convince him to let Krogstad keep his job. Sorry guys, it's not sticking. So that's his thing, is he wants to reveal Nora's secret. That's his action. Now we'll continue on this side first, and for that sake, that apple falls. Him wanting to reveal Nora's secret, or in this case, him actually revealing Nora's secret, falls onto Dr. Rank, because I wanted to fit him in here. And she wants him, at one point, Nora wants Dr. Rank to distract Trovald so she can get the letter that Krogstad has written him and get the evidence away. And that actually causes Dr. Rank to confess his love for Nora. He's gonna die, and he wants to tell her that he loves her. And that's why he is again connected to Nora. She's back again here on the bottom, and I'll explain that. So let's go back up to the other corner with Trovald. Well, when he finds out from Nora's action hitting his branch here that she has borrowed money illegally, both through her and through Krogstad, he's furious. He yells at Nora and tells her she's a foolish woman and all of these things like that. And it's a big deal. She's pretty unhappy about that. That's his action. He's yelling at her. And this again comes down to Nora. Now, it might seem weird that we have a character twice in here, but in a lot of cases, in a lot of shows, actually a lot of actions will round about back to the character at the beginning, or the main character. The show actions they do earlier rebound and cause it to come back at them, which is what happens in this case, is that after he yells at her, she realizes that Trovald isn't the man that she's married anymore, and she leaves him and leaves her family. And so the whole idea of this analysis with an apple tree is that characters are the branches and their actions are the apples. And each time an action is caused, it hits other characters or hits other branches, causing them to create new actions, and the actions kind of roll down, kind of like an apple tree. Thank you.